That $9 OBD2 scanner in your Amazon cart right now, there's a very good chance it has a counterfeit ELM327 chip inside it. Not a cheap chip, not a budget chip. A counterfeit chip running firmware so broken it can't even complete the basic command set it was designed around. And the listing has 4.5 stars, thousands of reviews, works great on my Honda. Here's the problem. It did work, once, on one protocol, on a good day, and the moment you actually need it, the moment you're 60 miles from the nearest shop with your MIL, that's your malfunction indicator lamp, your check engine light, flashing and your car shaking. That $9 ELM327 Bluetooth adapter is going to hand you a blank screen and a blinking cursor, and you're going to realize you didn't buy a diagnostic tool. You bought a plastic rectangle with a Bluetooth antenna. The OBD2 scanner market is flooded with fakes. Not exaggeration, not opinion. ELM327, the Canadian company that designed the original ELM327 chip, has stated publicly that 99% of devices sold under the ELM327 name are counterfeit clones. Amazon seized over 15 million counterfeit products globally in 2025 alone, and automotive electronics are one of the worst categories. The problem isn't that cheap scanners exist. The problem is that fake scanners are marketed identically to real ones, and most drivers cannot tell the difference until it's too late. Here's what most people miss. The version number on the box means nothing. The star rating means nothing. The word professional in the listing title means nothing. What matters is what chip is actually inside the device, what firmware it's running, and whether the company behind it will still exist 6 months from now. If you want to stop guessing and start knowing which tools actually work and which ones are engineered to fail, subscribe to Never Stranded. We test these products against the claims, and we don't get paid by the brands to say nice things. Here are 5 types of fake OBD2 scanners you need to avoid at all costs. Starting at number 5. Number 5. The generic ELM327 version 2.1 clone. These are the $5 to $10 Bluetooth dongles that flood Amazon, eBay, AliExpress, and Temu by the millions. They claim to be ELM327 version 2.1, which is a real chip revision from ELM327, but they're not. Teardowns have shown that most of these clones don't even contain a proper microcontroller. Many use a single cheap Bluetooth system-on-chip with a software-based CAN bus implementation that is, to put it plainly, prone to errors and limited data rates. The original ELM327 supports 12 communication protocols across global vehicles. These fakes often support 1 or 2. They fail completely on older vehicles using J1850 or ISO 941 protocols because the pins for those protocols literally aren't soldered to the board inside. The firmware is a buggy, incomplete rewrite that can't process more than 2 bytes per command, which means the moment any diagnostic app tries to do anything beyond a basic engine code read, the adapter freezes, returns garbage data, or disconnects entirely. Even basic live data PIDs, the parameter IDs that show you real-time engine RPM, coolant temperature, and oxygen sensor voltage, come back slow, incomplete, or flat-out wrong on these clones. And here's the real danger. These dongles have no low-power sleep mode. Leave one plugged into your OBD2 port for a week, and it can drain your car battery dead. You bought a scanner to avoid getting stranded, and it stranded you. Number 4. The Phantom Amazon brand. You've seen these listings. A brand name made of random capital letters, something like Nick Sport or KZYEE or VX Diag, with a product page that looks professional, claims full system bidirectional diagnostics, and costs $39. The listing has been up for 3 months. The brand has no website, no customer support phone number, no firmware update portal, no physical address. These are white label products manufactured in bulk by the same handful of factories in Shenzhen, rebranded under a new name every season, and sold until the negative reviews stack up. Then the listing disappears. A new brand name replaces it. Same hardware, same firmware, same factory, and you're left holding a scanner with no way to update it, no way to contact support, and no way to get a refund after the return window closes. The company is counting on the fact that most buyers never come back. They're right. Number 3. The full system bidirectional $29 handheld. This one exploits a specific gap in consumer knowledge. Most drivers don't know what bidirectional control actually means. It means the scanner can send commands to the vehicle's ECU, cycling a fuel injector, activating an ABS motor, commanding a window to open. That capability requires serious hardware and manufacturer license protocol data. Professional bidirectional scan tools from Autel, Launch, Innova, Actron, and Snap-on start at $300 and go up to $5,000. So when you see a handheld scanner on Amazon for $29 claiming bidirectional active test and full OBD2 system diagnostics in the bullet points, that's not a deal, that's a lie. What you'll actually get is a basic code reader that reads and clears engine-only diagnostic trouble codes, also called DTCs. No transmission codes, no ABS, no airbag, no bidirectional anything. The listing uses the words because the words sell. And by the time you realize the features don't exist, you've already left your 5-star review because it turned off your check engine light that one time. Number 2. The social media viral scanner. You've seen the ad. It runs on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, dramatic music, a hand plugging a sleek device into an OBD2 port. Text overlay says, "Scan any car instantly." Mechanics hate this. 1999. Limited time. The product arrives in a poly mailer from a fulfillment center with no return address. It's a generic ELM327 clone in a custom printed shell. Same broken firmware, same missing protocols, same connection drops. But now you've also given your credit card number to a storefront that exists solely to run paid traffic, capture purchases, and shut down before chargebacks accumulate. Many of these operations cycle through dozens of brand names and URLs per year. If the only place a scanner exists is inside a social media ad, it doesn't exist. It's a transaction, not a product. Number 1. The Counterfeit brand clone. This is the most dangerous fake on this list because it's designed to look like a product you've already researched. Autel, Launch, Topdon, Foxwell, Innova, every major OBD2 brand has counterfeit versions being sold on third-party websites, unauthorized Amazon storefronts, and AliExpress listings at 50 to 80% below retail. The packaging looks identical, the branding looks identical, but the hardware inside is not. These counterfeits use cheaper processors, lower quality connectors, and firmware that was never authorized or tested by the actual manufacturer. What makes this especially dangerous is that a counterfeit diagnostic tool doesn't just fail to read your car, it can send incorrect commands to your vehicle's electronic control unit. That's not a hypothetical, that's a bricked module, that's a tow truck. And when you try to file a warranty claim with the real manufacturer, they'll tell you the serial number doesn't exist in their system, because you didn't buy their product, you bought someone else's imitation of it. Now here's the good news. Spotting a real scanner from a fake one isn't difficult once you know what to check. 5 things, that's all it takes. First, verify the seller. Every legitimate OBD2 brand, Autel, Launch, Topdon, Blue Driver, Foxwell, Innova, Actron, has an authorized seller list or an official Amazon storefront. If the seller isn't on that list, the product may not be genuine, and it definitely won't be covered by the manufacturer's warranty. Second, check for a firmware update portal. Real scanners receive firmware updates through a dedicated desktop application or cloud platform. If the product listing mentions no update process, no registration portal, and no companion software, it's a disposable product. You'll be stuck with whatever firmware shipped in the box, forever. Third, look at protocol support. A genuine scanner will specify exactly which OBD2 protocols it supports: CAN, ISO 941, ISO 14230, J1850 PWM, J1850 VPW. If the listing only says works with all OBD2 cars, without naming a single protocol, it's hiding something. And this is critical for anyone driving a newer vehicle. Cars built from 2020 onward, including Ford, GM, BMW, Volvo, and most Stellantis models, use CAN FD and DoIP communication protocols. If your scanner doesn't support CAN FD, it literally cannot communicate with these vehicles. It will plug in, establish a connection, and still fail to return usable data. This is a hardware limitation. No firmware update can fix it. No app can work around it. The chip inside either supports CAN FD or it doesn't. Most counterfeit scanners don't even support standard CAN reliably, let alone CAN FD or DoIP. Fourth, test before you trust. If you already own a Bluetooth adapter and you're not sure if it's genuine, download the ELM327 Identifier app. It cycles through the standard ELM327 command set and shows you exactly which commands your adapter supports. A genuine or high-quality clone will pass most or all of them. A bad fake will fail more than half. That tells you everything. Fifth, price check the claim. If a scanner claims bidirectional control, full system diagnostics, and ECU coding for under $50, the math doesn't work. The licensed vehicle data alone cost manufacturers significant money to obtain. The chip architecture to support it costs more. If the price doesn't support the features aren't there. You now know more about fake OBD2 scanners than 90% of the people shopping for one right now. The difference between feeling prepared and being prepared is knowing what's actually inside the tool you're trusting your car to. If this video saved you from wasting money on a fake scanner, hit that like button. Drop a comment and tell me, have you ever been burned by a counterfeit OBD2 tool? What brand was it? I read every comment. And if you haven't subscribed to Never Stranded yet, we're here every week exposing the products that fail when you need them most and showing you the ones that actually deliver. Hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the next one. The most expensive scanner in your glove box isn't the one you paid the most for. It's the one that doesn't work when it matters.